Hello, my friends. I'm going to be doing something different today. I'm going to do a waterfall pour. I've only done one ever before. It was 2 years ago, so it's time to do another one. Let's see, it goes in this orientation, hanging. It's already framed and wired and going cheap on my website, $60. I reduced it because it's 2 years old, but I think it's kind of neat. And I got this effect by using a stick like this as I poured the paint out. I did do a video of this. I will link it if you'd like to see it. And it created this interesting look here, and I call it Spring Forth because it looks like a plant to me that's trying to burst through the layers of earth. I don't know. I think it's a fascinating pour. And I don't know why I haven't done any since then, so I'm going to do one today. I'm not doing the stick thing though because I'm using a narrower canvas and I'm not going to have any negative space, which I intentionally did on that last one. I liked it, but there will not on this one. Now I'm pouring over something. I've hung on to this for quite a while. I think I even varnished it, but on its own I think it's kind of blah, and I just never came up with a way to embellish it. So I'm pouring over it, and I am experimenting. I'm using school glue, 70-30 glue and water. So keeping it really simple. Move this aside. And my colors are Soho Cad Blue Green Light. And let me show you the consistency. I mixed it 1.5 parts pouring medium to 1 part paint. So it is a little on the thick side. This was mixed 1-to-1 with that same pouring medium, and it's a combination of Deco Art Phthalo Turquoise and Viridian Green. So it's a beautiful deep teal, I would say. I've got Soho Manganese Blue, again mixed 1.5. The Soho paints are thick, so I mixed them 1.5 parts PM to 1 part paint. And this is just white with a bit of that same color. Then I thought, I want some sparkle in here, so I'm trying Prism pour in Water Dragon, which I have mixed with this school glue. And I've never tried that before, but it's so pretty and sparkly. So we'll see how that works out. And then I had one more oddball. I wanted silver, and I didn't have any silver left, so I found this in my stash. DIY Rapid Dry Multi-Surface in Tin Man. So it's not a sparkly silver, especially, but it's nice and silver. And so I mixed that 1-to-1. So I started mixing all of them 1-to-1, and I saw that I needed to add more PM to the Soho paints and a little bit of water to the Prism pour. So that's what I am using, and here we go. I'll start with this pretty Soho blue. Okay, and here we go. Oh, I'm going to prop up one end of it with a little 3-ounce cup. Let's see, which side am I going to do? I think I'm going to pour from this end. If I start here and I pour, I feel like it's going to blend more. I remember doing that from my last one. But if I start from here and let it just flow out, hopefully the rings will stay more intact. So put the cup under this end. Look how pretty that is right now. And here we go. Fingers crossed. Just letting it flow from this end. I'm not going to travel it or anything. Probably pouring about 3 inches from the edge of the canvas. Oh, look at that pretty kind of phthalo green happening. Now the school glue is an experiment. I don't use it often because I don't generally use glue unless, well, I shouldn't say that. It's in my polyacrylic mix. You know, I'm hesitating here because I'm thinking of adding more dark blue. I love that, and it's going to go away. I think I'm going to stop here. Because I have some there, but I still want, I have more dark blue. I'm going to add the rest of it into the cup here. That's kind of the phthalo green blue. And then this is the Prism pour. What was I saying? Oh, school glue. It pretty much gets the same effect as the glue all, except that it's washable. So if you were to use silicone in there, it's very reactive, but it may reactivate when you go to clean off the silicone. So I would stay away from it if you're going to use silicone. All right, here we go. We should get some drama this way. But school glue is readily available at Michael's. You can buy by the gallon. And if you're not going to use silicone or you know, clean it off with a sponge, you could spray it. I probably wouldn't brush mix or brush varnish either. I would just use a spray varnish if you've used school glue, in other words. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Ooh, it's kind of pretty. Well, I don't want to wait till it works its way down. I'm going to help it because it's dripping off the side already because this is such a narrow canvas. So let me remove the cup and just help it along. It's rolling over on itself, of course, because I didn't have a flow extender. What have I got? I'm going to set it down for a second and see if I have something. I won't make you wait any longer. Here we go. Kind of a back and forth motion and moving it on down. Maybe I could catch some of that and add it back in the cup, the container. I'm not very happy with my addition there. I like the dark blue contrast, but now I've got a big, now he's vacuuming. Thank goodness. I mean, I can't complain about a husband who's vacuuming, but he forgot that I'm making a video in here. Okay. He's great. I shouldn't complain at all. He's wonderful. All right, now I'll fix this end, and then I got to do something with that because I don't like the way that is looking. I think if I can get one of the edges of that dark area in the center to reach the side, so I just don't have this big floating mass in the center like that. Maybe I'll do the other edge too. I might be okay with it. Did I say this was going to be an easy one? It wasn't easy. I created a challenge for myself by adding that dark, but it's kind of neat. It's almost like a portal into the sky, like something's being pulled back, and you see the sky there almost got a cloud effect there. How did that happen? Maybe it was the silver. I don't like this. I'm gonna send my weight of the paint down there and then tilt this way. You know what? I think I like it. I think hung vertically, with this being the bottom and that being the top, I don't know. It's kind of fascinating. Not at all what I expected. But kind of interesting nonetheless. Let me bring in for a closer look. I love that color, that kind of phthalo green. I mean, I mixed it with phthalo blue and a Viridian. It's pretty. Section down there is kind of simple, which is good because there's a lot going on in the middle here. And then towards the top, that's an interesting area too. I don't know. I think I like it better than what was underneath it. know what you think in the comments below. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.